Hello guys, I'm back for another cigar review. I'm in a beautiful countryside of Wales here, which is a pretty spectacular place to have a cigar. I'm smoking this cigar. It's called The Only One. Now, I only heard about this because I walked into my local cigar shop and said, what's something that I would have never tried before, that I've not, it's just out of my palate, that I don't normally smoke? And pretty quickly, the nice guy there, that I'm decent friends with, picked this one up, so that sparked my interest. It's about £40 if I remember, but it's a big cigar. It's hefty. I'm not exactly sure, but if I had to guess, I'd say 5.5 inches, maybe 6, but it's 60 plus ring gauge. It's chunky. But I'm just making my way down to the first third, so I'll come back and give my review on that one when I get there. The burn so far has been alright. It burns a bit wonky, but it corrects itself, so I'm not going to knock it there. But so far, really enjoying this. I'll get back to you for the first third when I've finished it, and we'll go over the tasting notes. Alright, so we are about done with the first third. I'd say maybe a little bit past it. Now, this cigar, for something that I don't normally smoke, is really intriguing me. I really like it so far. I believe I was told that the tobacco in this is between 10 to 15 years aged minimum Nicaraguan tobacco, and for £40 I'll take that. That seems pretty good value to me. So far I'd say seems odd to say for a cigar, but it's almost slightly fruity, which I quite like because it's not harsh at all. I'd say it's a medium strength. Fruity, woody, nutty, but it's not, there's no harsh notes at all yet. And yeah, for a cigar this big, I'm liking how it's doing it. It's fully corrected itself, and yeah, nothing bad yet. I'll get back to you for the second third. Alright guys, so we're back in for the second third here. I will say, it has gotten a lot stronger, a lot more peppery, and a lot, not harsher, but a lot hotter, to say. Like, a bit spicy on the retrohale, but it's still brilliantly balanced out by that smoothness, that creaminess and sweetness, which, when you put it all together, is still making for a beautiful tasting cigar. So keep looking down, because there's fish in this pond, and I find that pretty cool. But no, I'm still, apart from the burning, and it's a little bit of a harsh draw, but it's a handmade product, so I'm not going to knock it for that. So far, I'm still enjoying this very much, and I'm looking forward to that last third, which I will see you for. Okay guys, so we are into the first, well, we're at the end of the last third. It's been pretty good up until like the very end. Smoking perfectly, not bitter, not harsh. I think this is probably the end point, just because it's getting a bit more harsh now. But it's probably lasts about an hour, I'd say, a solid hour. At the end, peppery, spicy, but not a terrible kind of spicy. Still a tiny bit sweet, a tiny bit creamy, but the end of it was definitely more in that medium to strong threshold. Anyway, this has been the review of the Only One cigar. I give it a solid 8 out of 10, and considering it's not something I've had before, that's pretty good. I'll get back to you for the next review.